Have you ever had a moment where you thought to yourself, can I do it? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? Will I make it? Have you ever had one of those moments where you've just doubted yourself at another level, or you've let fear creep in? Well, today I'm going to be talking about what I do, because I wanted to film this because yesterday, to be very honest with you, I had one of those moments. I had one of those moments where I had lots of doubt creep in. I had lots of that voice come in and just sort of say, hey, can you make it? Are you good enough? What if I fail? What if this doesn't happen? What if you waste a lot of money on advertising? What if this, da, 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 da. And I had one of those moments. And I'm curious what you do. And I want to share with you what I do. I mean, I don't know if it's hopefully it may help you in your journey, but I'll tell you a very quick story. When I was in my journey of personal development, I've gone to a number of courses where I've had to face my fears. I had to understand that fear is a muscle that we can overcome. And for us to make progress, we have to work with the fear and stop the fear controlling us. We have to be able to control the fear. And so my first course I was in the UK, and I was there. It was in my NLP course, and I had a snake phobia for the whole of my life. And then we were told, you know what, you're going to learn how to overcome this fear. You're going to learn how to change, how to control phobias. And next thing you know, I was holding a snake. It was like crazy. Rebecca, thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. And actually, you know what? The next one is, funnily enough, Rebecca, I know from a Tony Robbins, couple of Tony Robbins seminars that we've done. But the next one was where I went to a Tony Robbins seminar, and we had to walk on fire. And again, there's this fear, there's this doubt that kind of creeps into your mind. Can I do it? Am I good enough? What will happen? What if I fail? And yet, when you learn how to control yourself and walk over this fire despite these doubts. See, I truly believe that it's not the absence of fear that allows us to move forward. It's our ability to move despite of fear. I have fears that creep up every once in a while. And I truly believe that nearly all of us do. Yesterday, I did. I had a few moments of doubts, of things creeping into my head. And you are very welcome, Rebecca. You're very welcome. I had a moment of a few doubts coming into my head. Like, can I do this? Am I going to be able to build my business? Is my speaking good enough? Like, am I just wasting a lot of time, effort, energy, etc. But then I just sort of say, so this is my personal process. What do I do when I have those doubts? The first thing is, I remember what I want and why I want it. I have a very clear vision of what my ideal future should be, is meant to be. And I also know why it's so important to me and what I'm aiming for. And the second thing is, I always realize that if I continually step in the direction of my ultimate goal, if I just step a little bit further every single day, even if I don't know what the next 10 steps are, if I make a step towards my goal, my vision, my ultimate destiny, will I eventually make it? I don't know. If I gave myself a time limit, then maybe I could fail. That's true. But if you have no time limit, can you really fail? You can make mistakes until you succeed. And so I truly believe that, you know what? I will keep stepping until I succeed. And so that kind of says, okay, that gets me out of my funk. And the second thing is, I decide, what are my habits? What are the habits that I need to do on a daily basis that will get me towards my goals? Mubin says, fear defines our destiny. Completely. Like, your ability to take action despite of fear is so important. So number one, I have my vision very clear. And this is the number one thing that I work with people on. The number one, let's get your vision super clear. Once you've got your vision and your why, when you have fears and doubts, just accept that, you know what, every once in a while they'll creep in. But logically, I just go back into logically, and I just sort of say, if I'm stepping every day in the direction of my goal, if I'm taking a few more steps in the right direction, am I eventually going to get there? And that's the question you want to ask yourself. If you're doing that on every single day, and I say every single day because that's the habits. Our habits will help us to get to wherever it is that we want to get to. Hey, Gina, what's up? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. So great to see you, Gina. Right. So I focus on what are my habits. So every single day I have habits. This is one of my habits. This is one of my new habits. And this is one of the habits I have because will it get me closer to my ultimate vision? Yes. Like if I look at my ultimate vision and my dream, my destiny, and you look at the vision boards that I have on the wall, what I'm doing right now is one of those habits that builds the muscle that allows me to be able to speak on demand, on command, whenever I want, to whatever type of audience that I need to speak to. So this is one of those habits. I also look at what can I do to progress myself a little bit every single day. And so the habits, I focus on learning. So what don't I know now what could I learn that will help me get towards my goal? And if I focus on what habits can I achieve, what can I do in order to step forward, to make a little bit of progress every single day, and what can I learn, then I kind of know instinctively, I just know that as long as I keep going despite the fear, despite the doubts, that I will eventually make it. And I accept that, you know what, my doubts will creep in, my fears will creep in, but I will keep stepping even if the doubts come. So that's my personal thing. So Gina, thank you so much. Yeah, we're on, I don't know, maybe it's 110, maybe by now, something like that. So I appreciate it. Yeah, like going strong. And Mubin saying, I can't agree more. That's so true, by the way. Thank you, Mubin. Yeah, and so I wanted to be real. Like, you know, I think the other day, like a couple of days ago, someone came to me and says, like, don't you feel like scared, or don't you get angry, or don't you worry that it's not going to work out? Like, I get all of those things. Like, it's not that I don't feel scared or I don't feel fear. Or I sometimes don't get angry. Of course, I get all of those things. I just don't let those negative emotions control me. Despite of fear, I can have that fear. Like yesterday, I had that. I'll be very honest. I had a moment where I just thought, like, I felt the fear. But at the same time, I still took action. I still did my live video. I still did every little bit. And then I said, you know what? As long as I keep stepping, I'm going to make it. And I know that to be true. I know that in my heart, 100%, that as long as I keep stepping, that I'll make it. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today, because on this journey, I want to share all the little things that come up. Hopefully, one day I'm going to be like, you know what, when I'm really successful, I'll be like, look at this day. I'll be showing this video. I'll be like, look, this day I was talking about how I was fearful the day before. I didn't know I was going to make it. So so this is my like little diary kind of thing of sharing. But I honestly, I think that many people believe that that courage is the absence of fear, and I think that courage is the ability to take action despite of fear. And when we can keep taking action, I truly think that we'll make it to many of our goals. Even if you have those doubts, even if we just still want to take action and understand deep instinctively that if we keep learning from people that have done it, if we keep focusing on the habits that will get us there, if we keep making progress and like actually stepping in the right direction, we should make it. So that's my share for today. That's my video, that's my insight, and I hope that you found this very useful. I truly appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you on another video very soon. So peace out, one love, and I'll see you on another video very soon. Thanks, guys.